Hi guys, welcome to another episode of the Draft of Glory. On Tuesday, we are selling some stuff, mainly 82 rated players and higher. Reason being is, and also rare players as well, and that's basically because there's a new SBC out on the game, which is a Team of the Week tradable pack, which requires 83 and 82 rated players. So we're going to offload as many as we can, get rid of, and we've got Batshuayi as well, which hopefully we can make some money in the future. And this is one of the reasons why the Draft of Glory does become profitable, because one of the reasons we hold on to the players is because of SBCs, and that's where the money for me does get made. So I think we can list up all of them, actually, all the 82s, and the 81s aren't really needed anymore. Actually, maybe one short. Yeah, one short, which is Via, which will sell when everything else does. So if you guys are new to the channel, make sure you do hit the subscription button, hit the bell button as well so you never miss an upload. And guys, feel free to leave a like rating. So let's get on, build the draft, see what we can get into it. And another thing I need to point out, the more drafts I do this week, where is it? It's in weeklies, I saw it the other day. So win 5 match across any FUT game modes gets me a jumbo gold pack, untradeable, we'll discard it all anyway. But win 10 matches across any FUT game mode this week and earn a draft token. So this week, if we win this draft and win tomorrow's draft, or however we get on, we should, by the end of the week, get a free draft off here, which is absolutely fantastic. So we're going to pay the 1,000 coins to enter. I should see us go over 900k today. That's something I'm hoping for. And we got the 352. Went free at the back yesterday, and we got the 4-3-2-1. We'll go with the 4-3-2-1. It's a formation I usually end up. It's a formation I do usually end up getting slapped around with in defence, but we do score a lot of goals with it. We go Ronaldo first pick. Mahrez, Callahan. We'll go with Callahan. And then left forward, we're going to get a Serie A. Sane, Neymar, Hazard. Ooh, who do I take? I do love a little bit of Neymar. I do love Hazard as well. I'll go, and Sane is new team of the week as well, but I'll go with Neymar. The centre mid in the middle. Gundo, Rakitic, Khedira, Kroos. Khedira. Who will be the? I'm trying to think who will be a good link. A German, Draxler. If we can get Draxler, that would be good. Draxler will be a good one, but it's going to be proved difficult to get, I think. Kovacic, Bonaventura. We'll go Bonaventura. It doesn't really make a difference as to which way we go now. And then next one, not good, but is that a Serie A? We have actually got a Serie A Silva who comes in to do the business. So we're looking for one player to take out, which is the left forward. But I was hoping we could continue rocking our Serie A team, but it looks like we might end up swapping it around and going a different way, and it has actually helped because we have got no Serie A there, but we have got a German, a strong link as well, and that brings in Hummels into the centre back position. Left back, this is where we do want to go Serie A if possible. No, Spain. We'll go with Luke Shaw, English. Another English, Van Dijk, new team of the week. De Vrij and Koscielny. Van Dijk will be nice, but I don't want to go too much into too different. But I don't really want to turn down Van Dijk. You know, it's a tough one to take. I don't want to turn down Van Dijk, but I also don't want to risk going too far out with certain players. We'll take Virgil. We've got 4 leagues in this now. But it does give me an opportunity to actually not get what I want. Right, so we got Serie A and we got Fabianski. I'll take Fabianski. Right, 85 chem. A lot needs changing with this team. Defence, we have got a Serie A player. We've also got Fabian Delph. But I'll take the Serie A player on the left-hand side, in case we can take Van Dijk out as well. Ooh, Kolarov. And Tagliafico, Harry Maguire. And also Cancelo. I'll go with Kolarov, and I might end up I don't know what I'm going to end up with here, but the defence, a bit rough. Perisic, Gundo, Luka, and Charisma. I'm going to take Perisic, I think. Yeah. I probably am going to take Perisic. Hopefully he works. It means turning down some other big players, but who knows? Felipe Anderson, another Serie A player. I'll take that Felipe Anderson. He's fantastic. So let's see what we're doing with this team. So I was going to go Perisic there, I think. No, I wasn't. Which way was I going to do it? I was going to go Kolarov there. And then maybe Rodriguez there. 90. What's he on? He's on 6 chem. Right, we got a bench, which is fantastic, but still not happy with a lot of the team. Eden Hazard, Mohamed Salah, Mbappe, and Eden. Eden, a lot of decent choices there. None of which I can bring in. I'll go with a 92 rated Hazard. Let's see, we need a goalkeeper choice now. Ooh, Mirante. And Ulrich as well, actually. He would be good. But Mirante would be as well. It doesn't really matter. These are not the best choice of goalkeepers, are they? Well, so we're probably going to stick with that Bundesliga side. So I'll go with that. It takes a 99 chemistry. And I still want to make some changes around in the midfield, if at all possible. So we get Kier, Vormer, Sabitzer, and Hilton. We'll go with Sabitzer. Decent little cam. And then we got some more. Ooh, nice one. We get Boateng. Actually, could I take out... I think if I could take Boateng, which would be obviously a solid pick. But I think if I go Milner, I can bring in another triangle. I think. We'll take him out, bring in Milner, bring in Van Dijk, and then bring in Luke Shaw. 97. It drops the chemistry down a little bit, but I think that's a nicer starting team. If I can get a centre mid, could I get any better than that? No. If I can get a centre midfielder, an Italian centre mid, Sterling, Cahill. So obviously Cahill would be brilliant. English links everywhere, and would take the chemistry up, but we're not about that life, are we? We've got who? We'll go with Raheem. We'll go with Raheem now. 3 more picks. Looking for a centre mid. There, we do get one actually, and a right winger. So I can go with him. Who does he lose chemistry to though? He doesn't help with Perisic, but Perisic's already on 6. It's not. Oh, he's on 4 now. Damn. What about Berardi? He would be on 6 and a little bit, and would help Ken Money. So we'll go with Berardi, put him in there. That takes us 99. Oh no, he's not. Damn. I should have took the other player now, thinking about it. But I always make mistakes. Can I get saved? Guedes, Eder, Leon Salvio. We'll take Guedes. 99 chem. And one more player pick to take. And it is not going to give me what I want. No, it isn't. So we've got Mobile, who is a fast as hell right winger. An Italian. We'll go with the inform. Right. Have I taken any players which could help me? So that drops us by 3. But starting Eden Hazard would be fantastic. Bring him into the team there. Actually, there's a few players I want to bring in, isn't there? Him as well. And Raheem Sterling. Who would I not want on instead of Raheem? Probably that guy, actually. So at 86, I think I might stick with Perisic there. Where's Perisic? I might stick with Perisic there. He's on 4 chem, but is a higher rated player, and I could drop him down into the midfield and then bring on another decent player. So it's that German link in it, which is affecting me. So we're on the lookout for free chemistry, and I can't. Obviously, we got the Italian, who would take us chemistry up there, but then we're losing Callahan to the bench. But I suppose I'm only taking them all off anyway, isn't it? Yeah, we'll stick with like that, guys. So we do get full chemistry. I wonder if we would have got free chemistry. We would have gone Serie A to Perisic, who takes him to 5. But we need Chem to Premier League, which we haven't got. Right, let's go with this guy. And then that's the draft done. A little bit of a hybrid going on. No icons again. We haven't got icons twice now. But it looks like a nasty team, to be fair. But we have obviously gone to go a different route. But I think as I move on into the draft, I think this is what's going to happen. I'm going to take off Milner, drop him up there, and then him out for Eden. And then I think the rest might be alright. And maybe later on in the game I can take off maybe Bonaventura and swap them two around as well. And maybe take off Bonaventura and bring on Felipe Anderson. And I think that's what I might rock with. Very attacking team. Reasonably alright in defence. Who knows what's going to go down, but that's the draft done for today. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed it. I can see maybe a few complaints coming in about some of the picks I took, but I think I've managed to pull it back that little bit and get us to 100k. But anyway, leave a like for me, guys. Square out. Until next time. Bye-bye. So let's get into it, guys. See how we get on with a reasonably alright draft. I can see a lot of complaints, like I said earlier on, about you guys not liking some of the selections I did take, but it's something different. It's a draft we've not had similar to in a long, long time. And we're up against a 91 chem, 85 rated team with some high rated players in there, and Giroud and also Lacazette up front. Interesting partnership. And it proved to be a tough game. We were not getting easy breakaways. We were not getting easy chances, even with Ronaldo, Hazard and Neymar up top. But Neymar breaks on through, looking to get a penalty. Doesn't, and then we're continuing to put the pressure on my opponent's line, and we finally get the ball through to Hazard, going for them, trying to get them time shots off, just not working. Ball out to Bonaventura, into Perisic. We finally do hit one. It spent about 30 minutes, guys, about 6 or 7 time shot attempts. All of them were blocked. Now, what we've got to look forward to today, maybe, if this video goes live on Tuesday, which I think it does, the patch will change. Now, remember, we are going to be aiming to record all this week's Draft of Glory before the best of the team of the week does disappear out of the packs, just in case I can potentially hit an Mbappe, a Neymar. We can get some huge money on the series, and it will be absolutely spot on. And then next week we can obviously start doing other drafts to help us out. Now, we went 1-0, then we went 1-1. My opponent dribbling through with Paul Pogba, getting a brilliant chance in and putting the ball in the back of the net. And it wasn't even a time shot, it was just a normal shot into the bottom corner. And there's a lot of times I actually concede them types of goals. So one of the things which was happening with this team, guys, was we weren't getting, like usually with this formation, we usually ball out. We get a lot of goals, but we also concede a lot of goals. But this was like, I'm not getting a lot of goals, not even getting a lot of chances. And we finally do get one as Bender whips it on him. And we do get a header out of the back post by Eden Hazard to make it 2-1 and seal us the victory in the first round. Not the best of wins, a very scrappy win in fact, but you see the chances, we did make a lot of them. Up against Gurning United, with Eden Hazard, Aguero and Sousa. Yeah, I think it's Sousa. De Bruyne, Nainggolan, Hamsik in the middle, Marcano, Koulibaly, Kolarov, and Fabricio. I could be wrong on that one as well, but a Spanish guy at the back. He was attacking from the start, pulling his players forward, even though his defensive line was sat back a lot. Still don't know what I was doing running out the back, but we do pick up the ball there. Ball into Ronaldo, Ronaldo to Khedira into Eden Hazard with the ball, looking to line up the shot. Finally gets a clear opportunity. We make it 1-0. Brilliant finish there in the 7th minute. And that was us 1-0 up in this game. And my opponent was just hoofing the ball out left, right and centre. Didn't really have any direction in which he was going. And we pick up the ball with Khedira. Brilliant over the top through ball to Eden Hazard. Picked up on the first touch. And look at that. For a cross and a header by Ronaldo. Makes it 2-0 in the 11th minute. Nice little counter-attack ball over the top. Whipped on in. And a nice directional header from Ronaldo. Gets it in off the post. And lucky actually not to bounce out on the other side. Thinking about it. Look at this acrobatic stuff from my opponent. Gets the ball into Aguero. He hits the shot. He makes it 2-1 and comes back into the game in the 26th minute. I was like, right, now we're not going to mess around. We're going to try and get as many chances as we can. Go for the L1 fake shot, shut down pretty quickly, and then I just see a massive gap. Suso running on through, trying to get the ball off him, failing. Ball bounced over to Aguero, one touch and a shot. He makes it 2-2 before half-time. So all the work we had done in the first half had gone to pot, and we were back on level terms in this game. But after half-time, ball out to Bender. Bender going forward with the ball, realising he can't really sprint with him like I can do with other left-backs and right-backs. Decided to hand the ball off, get it through to Ronaldo. Ronaldo into Neymar. Neymar inside the area, and a nice scoot turn does the defender, squares it back, and Ronaldo with a simple tap-in makes it 3-2 in the 49th minute. A very nice goal, nice bit of team play, and happy to pick up the win against Gurning United, even though we had a lot more chances, not a lot of them on target, and you would expect with them three up front you would be getting a lot more, but that wasn't to be. Semi-final opponent: Aguero, Dele Alli, Harry Kane, Kovacic, Gundo, Xhaka, Smalling, Socrates, Valencia, Robertson, and Inform Foster. As well. Nice Premier League team, and a nice combination up front with Harry Kane and Aguero as well. But Harry Kane was substituted, as you saw with that clip. Ball into my opponent. He picks it up, gets it into Robertson. Robertson inside to Kovacic. Kovacic with the ball inside to Best, who was obviously brought on as a sub. Socrates with the ball inside to Gundo, into Neymar. So you're seeing the players he's brought on, guys. Neymar and George Best. And Kovacic with the chip over, and a nice header by Aguero makes it 1-0 in this game. I was like, right, this isn't a good start for me, so let's try it and get back into it. But we were struggling to pick the ball off my opponent and actually controlling the ball, even though you can see we've got him pinned back in his own half. Ball into Ronaldo, goes for a shot, and I think it just goes out for a corner, yeah. I thought initially he'd go out for a goal kick, but it was a corner. Ball punched out. Eden Hazard picks it up inside to Perisic. Perisic holding the ball off, gets it into Khedira to Neymar, and a brilliant finesse shot pulls us back to 1-1 in the 35th minute. Nice shielding inside the area. That was something I've always done for the last two FIFAs. So to get the shielding off there was very nice. And Neymar with a simple finesse makes it 1-1. And then into the second half, start of the second half, ball into Ronaldo, or aiming to get to Ronaldo, failed, picked up, Khedira with the ball into Ronaldo, Ronaldo to Neymar, Neymar to Ronaldo, Ronaldo to Hazard, Hazard to Bonaventura, inside to Ronaldo, over to Neymar, and an L1 fake shot inside, nice La Croqueta, and a nice finish by Neymar, makes it 2-1 in the 50th minute, and then my opponent pressed start. I presumed to make some changes, but it was not to make some changes, guys, it was to leave the game at 2-1 with still 40 minutes left of the game. I was unsure why he did it. I was like, okay, well, that's random. I'll take the rage quit. And we did. We get the rage quit against Kinchy Boys at 2-1, and we get to go on into the final, and hopefully this would be a good one as well, where we can get a win. Starting off the week with 2 wins in a row, that'd be brilliant, but this was the team which would be in front of me, and we have got Nakata, Cruyff, Aguero, Wijnaldum, Lallana, Silva, Van Aanholt, Mendy, Laporte, Trippier, and one to watch, Alisson as well. Nice team, and you can see we're both making the substitutions at the start of the game, and as you can see, we go to kick off, we finally kick off and we get going. Now from kick off we get the ball rolling into the attack as we get a pass into Perisic holding the ball, gets intercepted, a loose pass there into Ronaldo, over to who is that? Berardi, yeah, and he scores a timed finesse over the keeper and makes it 1-0 before he gets substituted. So Berardi doing some work. He was a placeholder, but he's actually scored an important goal in the draft final for myself, and I'm happy with the goal he got. And then the A team's on. We've got Neymar, we've got Hazard, we've got Ronaldo. Nice bit of trickery into Khedira over to Hazard to Bender. Bender with a dink to the back post and an easy header for Khedira makes it 2-0 in the 10th minute, and we were having fun at this point with the 2 goals we've got already. Then Ronaldo inside the area, cuts inside La Croquette and fakes it back, and Lallana sticks his leg out, and that's the F2 kit as well, guys. If you want to get the F2 kit, all you got to do is score a bicycle kick this week, or even a scissor kick, and you will unlock that kit. It's a nice one as well. I think I've got it on this account now. I think I potentially have. Anyway, we make it 3-0 with the penalty just to the left-hand side, and that puts us 3-0 up in the final in the 32nd minute. This was going better than I expected, as I thought maybe we come up against someone tough, he may start to expose us, but the ball into Ronaldo into the second half, nice bit of trickery, gets it into Perisic with a touch, and the bang makes it 4-0 in the 51st minute, and that was all that we wanted to see in this game, guys, and we do pick up a 4-0 victory. 4-0 victory / rage quit, and with the best team of the week in packs at the moment, we can only hope we can pack any of them. So let's go and take a look at the packs. And there we are, guys, grabbing a draft final victory, which is always amazing. I think we've got another few days, so I think I might do drafts for the rest of the week, guys, to see if we can try and take advantage of this massive profit which has been put in front of us, with EA obviously doing as many SBCs have they done. We pick up a 4-0 victory there against the Cookie team, or whatever it was called. 2-1, 3-2, 2-1 and 4-0 are the final results, taking us to 8 wins. And we get a rare players pack, a 50k pack. Nice. Nice. That is really, really good. And you can see, guys, we have sold 95 things. So we're going to go through that to show you what has sold. Sully 4.8, 2.9, 3.1, 2.3. Bit cheap on that side. 1.6, 1.1. There's a few of them which did sell for a lot of money. 2.8 for Rami. Wijnaldum 1.6, 1.6. 1.5, 1.4, 6.6 for Hernandez. Anyone else? Any major money made there? Lalic. See, like all of the rares, which I probably won't be able to clear, guys, are selling for money at the moment. So we'll take it, and it puts in a position which took us to 950k. Even the non-rares have gone as well, which is nice. None of them for over 1,000, but that's all that clear. And we still got them on the trade pile, so it's nice and cleared. I am liking that. If we move over to the Foot Central as well, before we get into this, we have done Interspace, which gives me 250 coins and a gold pack. Oh no, well, I didn't see what else that was, but we have got a win 5 matches, which gives a jumbo gold pack, and these are from the weeklies. Which one was that? Gold reward and jumbo gold, so them two are untradeable. And we also get a foot swap player. So that takes us to our final one. I think, actually, guys, we can do an SBC. There's no more foot swap players we can get, is there? No, literally no more. So what we could do is we could actually do a squad building challenge with the foot swap deals. What happens here? Oh, interestingly enough, I can't even do them. Great. Can't do them because I've done no other SBC. Right, ignore what I was just saying then because I can't do them. So if we take a look at the reward pack first, then the jumbo gold pack. This might be tradable, I don't know. There's nothing in there which we can hold on to. We'll discard, sell. Sorted. Right, that was easy. 92 coins back. Jumbo gold pack. This one is the untradeable one from weekly objectives. We've not hit an 86 plus or a board. We have gotten the Lito. So a few non-rares in there. Yeah, a lot of non-rares actually. Discard. Oh, actually all of it's discard. What am I doing? All of it's discard. Damn, I was going to start doing stuff with them packs. This is where the tradable stuff is. This is where the money, hopefully, is going to come in. First pack, nothing in it, so we'll skip through and just dissect the contents of that pack. And with hits, discard. Sell that. Sell that as well. I don't know if that one is an expensive one. Doesn't look like it. So we'll get rid of that. CDM to centre mid. Yeah, that's an expensive one, isn't it? But I think I might discard that. Yeah, I'm just going to list that one up. Someone can take that from the coins. And we'll keep the players. So 345 coins back from that. Then we got the 50k pack. Not bad for the second pack of the week, is it, guys? No 86, though. Inform. It's a board. It's not an inform. So we have got an 83 plus. My God, I've got an 84. Mandzukic. Nice. I wanted to get some 84s to 82s. So what have we got? I'm going to sell them. I've got 2. Viviano, plea. Hold on to them two. And then this stuff we'll just list on up, guys, because people might take it off our hands for a little bit more than open value. Anyway, so I don't know how much Mandzukic's worth. It's definitely not. I don't think we've made our money back on today's draft yet, but we'll take a look. So we want to see how much Mandzukic is worth. And we'll list up him because he might be the way that some people are doing their SBCs. Mandzukic 6.7. It's a bit cheaper. So it's like 5k something. 5.8. Right, 5.8 or 5.7. I'm gonna go 5.7 on Mandzukic. Yeah, 5.7 on Mandzukic. I'm tempted to 5.6, but 5.7 sounds about right. 5.7. We'll let him go, and then we've got Viviano, and we'll list him up as well. There we go. He's gone. And then Viviano an 83. So transfer market. Viviano, how much are you worth? 2.8, 2.7. We'll go 2.8 in him, I think. 2.9. Ooh. 3k. Loads of him. 2.9 for Viviano. And then that is the money being made. Mandzukic hasn't told. But was it 2.9? 2.9 on him. There we go. So a little bit of money made back. Who knows? More packs we can open, guys. More players we can pack. More money we can get on the account. But close to $1 million. 50k off. Can we do it this week? Who knows?